Hey, what's going on, Ghost? What's going on, Dak? How you guys doing? Hey, what's going on, Devin? Welcome. Trying to take some lessons that I learned from listening to myself on the microphone. Apparently, I am way too fucking close. No, I have not seen the trailer for the new Avengers game. Interesting. Sorry to hear that, Dak. Hopefully things get better for you. Get my restream up so I can see everything. Nothing is hidden from me. And then we shall begin. Hopefully with no issues. Oh, the character design looks atrocious. Like, is it, is it like cartoony or just they tried to take it serious and it just turned out to be really, really shitty? Yeah, it's definitely sad to hear with that. So I keep hearing every year about Rocksteady possibly bringing out a game, but I never see anything. What's going on, baller? Welcome back. And of course, Parison with the penis! Gotta love that. Alright. There we go. Now we're off and moving. What are my dailies anyways? Sabotage 2 full hooks. You could do that with Ash and then do the Jake and the Jane dailies. You get a shoebox. Nasty toolbox. The nasty. I'm gonna have to check that out and like give my opinion on that. Like, I can't believe like Marvel and Disney would actually put out something with that design, especially considering how popular their movie designs are. I'm surprised they didn't go with that just alone. What do I think of the new Child's Play movie trailers, Devin? I'm planning to do videos in the style that I put out today, showing those. So stay tuned for that. I got the 3 from Hell one all recorded and ready to go. That will be out tomorrow. Then I might do the Chucky one. That might be out this week too, because those videos, they can come out fast. So, I mean, pretty much it's just me sitting down watching the trailer and then giving my opinion on it. Volume, Paris, you mean it's not loud enough or too low? Do you need more or less? Let's jump into the game while we're waiting. I mean, with Cap dying in the trailer, I mean, it could always be the whole thing that Cap dies very early on and everything else is possibly all the other Avengers coping with his death.
All right.
Yeah, I hope Keanu Reeves doesn't get Wolverine part either. At this point, there's really no reason to. Although they did, not they did. I saw something earlier today of Jason Momoa as Sabretooth, which very much has me intrigued. Because I think he could knock Sabretooth out of the park. Hey, what's going on, Willie? How you doing? What's going on, Ty? How are you doing as well? Exactly, Ghost. Like, Jason Momoa would be the perfect Sabretooth. Especially if they went as far as to give him blonde hair. I know they didn't do it for Aquaman, and it turns out they didn't need to do it. But you give him blonde hair with his feral look as Sabretooth. Oh, man. And then to cast someone else, because of how big Jason Momoa is, go the other route with Wolverine, making him a short, stocky guy, and having him go against Sabretooth, and it looked just like the fucking comic. And you don't need any CGI for a giant person or anything. You don't need to pull the whole Hulk thing. Oh man, you with the pink fucking hair. Where's up? There's up. Is the killer?
Hey.
I think I got my daily. Yeah, I think Pattinson's gonna do good as Batman. I heard something today about Aubrey Plaza wanting to be Catwoman as well. Like, I guess she made jokes on a talk show about it, but supposedly it's something she's interested in. Which to me, if I was to choose anybody for Catwoman, ever since I heard it, probably be Vanessa Hudgens. I could see her as a comic book rendition of Selina. I know where the killer is. Oh. Killer's AFK. Okay. Carry on. Sounds like, how the fuck have we not gotten more generators done? Freddy versus Pennywise in the dream world, I would probably go with Freddy. Because while both of them feed off fear, essentially with Freddy, if he was able to capitalize on Pennywise's fear, he's essentially living in his own battery, so to speak. Essentially, in the dream world, Freddy is God. That was an easy win for the night. Shit.
Groovy.
Yeah, that was like first escape, but it was like kind of weird how I got it. Alright, what's the next ritual? Open the door with Jane. Rescue 3. And do I even have anything on Jake? I do not. Oh, fuck that then. Screw that noise. I'm trying to get these points for as much as I can while it's going on, considering I missed most of the weekend with it. Kate Upton as Catwoman. I would have to decline on that one. Freddy possibly controlling Jesse versus Pennywise and Derry. that would still be a hard kind of thing to map out, because Freddy versus, well, not Freddy, but Freddy in part 2, when he was controlling Jesse, ultimately really showed no fear until
All right.
he was shown love by Jesse's girlfriend. That's ultimately what drove Freddy out. Outside of that, Freddy was a vicious fucking monster. So still, I would kind of want to give it to Freddy. Pennywise isn't as direct as Freddy was in part 2 with that. And then it still goes on to the fact that if we're going by how Pennywise works, if Freddy believes his glove is enough to kill Pennywise, then Pennywise will believe it. And if Pennywise believes it, then ultimately it becomes fact. That's how, in the old Tim Curry version, when they shoot the silver from the slingshot into Pennywise's head, that's why it hurts them. Because they get into their head that...
It's the poison inhaler. Was like acid.
Yeah, and the inhaler too. Like, it's their belief. And if Freddy has that same belief, then ultimately he can use that belief against Pennywise. Spider-Man versus Man-Bat. I would probably go with Spider-Man. Like, if Spider-Man wasn't holding back and was using his full potential along with his spider sense, interesting. So I'll say, leave me, Freddy. Man-Bat versus the Creeper in Gotham. I would go with the Creeper. Fuck! I don't want to go to sleep. I'm not tired. He didn't see me. Run, bitch! Run! He's coming this way. Find a gem, gotta find a gem. I think between T'Challa and Bruce, they would be chummy. Maybe friendly to another, or maybe tolerate would probably be a better word. Fuck! I knew I was here! But Bruce's nature, we can't wake each other up. We're both asleep. Find a generator. But ultimately, neither would trust any other, and they wouldn't trust each other. Scary movie flashbacks intensified. idea. I'm getting this gen done. Hey, what's going on, Pocket? How you doing? Just happened to look over and see you have arrived. Doing my best over here to try to outwit Freddy. I'm saving you, Charlie. You hang in there. Don't do that. Get the hell off with that shit. You just see like a whole thing where they just feel like they're copying off each other. It's chilling. I checked my Patreon. I didn't see any cash in there. So if you want these Myers videos, you're gonna have to pay up, man. Get some John Carpenter lingerie and everything. We're all like back here. Check to make sure there's no fucking totems. So I really don't want to have to double back here. Yep. Bruce be like, really? Rich billionaire? Fucking dressed in black, pointy ears and cape? Real original. Oh, can you imagine both of them meeting Deadpool? Especially if it was comic book Deadpool. I did not know Peter Jackson had that plan for Bruce. Been kind of weird, especially seeing that Bruce was in the movie Congo too. I know, Paris. Like, I'm trying to give it to him. Oh, gotta run. Oh, he got me this time. Oh, God, I think we used all the pallets. I'm free, bitch! Help! He's putting me back to sleep. There be no pallets. I went down like chilling on prom night. Do I think Doomsday could beat Thanos? Without the Infinity Glove, there's a good possibility. With the Infinity Glove, I wouldn't give Doomsday a chance on that. I mean, considering Doomsday's actual powers and how hard it is for Doomsday to be killed, make a run for it! That's a hell of a win. Oh yeah, Thanos was a fucking beast against the Avengers. Exactly, Devin. If you kill Doomsday one way, you cannot do it again. And seeing how Superman killed him with brute strength, it's going to be a lot harder to kill him again.
What now?
No, I believe Ghostface comes out tomorrow. I think Galactus should be the next villain. The next main one. Probably not the one for the next movie, but give us like another 4 or 5 phases, and bring on Galactus. Sort of like how they did with Thanos with the first Avengers movie and teasing them for a couple years and then finally giving us Thanos. They need to do the same for Galactus. And it needs to kind of be like how it used to be in the comics in the 90s, or I'm not sure if they still really do it now because I don't see it much. But take the Death of Superman comics, for instance, how they built up to that for years. Starting some issues where the story is going on, and then at the end of the comic, you go underground and you see someone punching, like underneath the ground, like a fist coming through the dirt. And every single issue that they showed that on showed the hand getting clearer and more closer to the surface. And I think it took like 2-3 years for that to happen, if not longer. And then, out of nowhere, building all that up, it turns out that this was Doomsday's. And then that story began. Oh, Doctor Doom definitely could work. But I don't see him being at least starting out as the major villain to bring the Avengers together. Thanos was a good reason for the Avengers to come together, as well as Loki. Considering that we already had Loki and Thor, and we got a good bit of what his powers were. And then turns out Loki was essentially just a lieutenant kind of thing. So like he wasn't even the actual villain. Not the true villain. But I think something similar could probably work with Galactus. Except I would throw Doom in there as maybe a character that shows up outside of the Fantastic Four that eventually becomes a villain for the Fantastic Four. But ultimately, during these phases, especially the next couple Avengers movies, I would want the Heralds of Galactus to be the villain of each one until we get to Galactus himself. I would want Namor for Black Panther 2. Because I think Doom is synonymous with the Fantastic Four. Even if they did 1,000 bad Fantastic Four movies that had bad iterations of Doctor Doom, he needs to be there. He is as much a part of that Fantastic Four lore than anybody. I mean, with Spider-Man, you can argue the whole Green Goblin thing. They did that twice. So there's no real reason to go back to that well, which I'd be inclined to agree. But I'd also say they haven't done Green Goblin right. But I know people's frustrations with not wanting to see him. But ultimately, I would think Doom is a different story. Doom has to be a part of the Fantastic Four story. I wouldn't throw Magneto in yet into the MCU. Not until they actually establish mutants. Which sucks that they got rid of the Gifted, because that could have been your backdoor pilot for mutants in the MCU. Yeah, Kang. I would definitely like to see Kang. Oh, Kraven without a doubt. Only if they get someone really, really good to play Kraven, though. Which, again, I think of Jason Momoa as Kraven. Jason Momoa... Actually, you know what? If they can't get Jason Momoa, which is very unlikely, because I have a feeling that Warner Brothers and DC probably has him wrapped up with Aquaman alone. Probably something in his contract that he can't do anything else. At least comic book related with competition like Marvel. I would say get Gerard Butler as Kraven. Have him buff himself back up like he did in 300, and he could be Kraven instantly. Well, that's the thing, Ty. With comic book movies like this, they can essentially go on forever. Because the stories are vast. Like, if Warner Brothers took the Marvel approach with Batman, and they decided to adapt every single storyline with Batman, we would have to recast Batman every couple of movies, just because those stories, there's so many over the last 80 years that it's impossible to get one actor to perform every arc. Ewan McGregor as Doom? Honestly, not exactly who I was thinking for Doom. I was thinking someone like Jeremy Irons. I think Jeremy Irons would be a really good Doom. Especially when you watch Die Hard with a Vengeance, like how he carries himself on there as the villain. Let him be Doom, give him an accent, even if you choose to. Just his regular voice alone is enough. But I'd probably want Jeremy Irons to be Dr. Doom. Essentially, yeah, it'd be a Batverse. But I mean, that could be said also with Wonder Woman, Superman, The Flash, especially if you're going multiple Flashes. See, the problem with the DC movies now is they are not adapting the story art. They're trying to create original stories with these characters, and their script writers are not as good with these characters as they like to think. They are not adapting from the framework of which made these characters popular. Zack Snyder tried by fusing too many elements into one movie with Batman vs Superman. And I love Batman vs Superman, especially the Ultimate Cut, which is why I have a Ben Affleck Batsuit. But ultimately, what they should have did with that is give us The Dark Knight Returns. And that's it. Doomsday was not needed in that movie. I mean, I think Scott Adkins would have probably been a decent enough Batman. It's hard to say without him in the suit and actually seeing him move and everything. But I mean, I see no reason why he couldn't be. To me, though, it's going to be hard for anybody to fill Ben Affleck's shoes. I know a lot of people give him shit for being Batman. But when you break it down and look at how he played the role, you can't tell me there's another Batman who fights cinematically better than Ben Affleck's did. That actually brought fear to the character, unlike any other actor did. He had more fear and represented the horror aspect of Batman and how criminals of Gotham looked at Batman more than Michael Keaton did, more than Christian Bale did, and all the others. So to me, aside from the killing aspect that he did, which I understand where Zack Snyder was coming from with the killing, I didn't like it, but I still understand it. To me, he is the measuring stick as far as Batman goes. I hope Robert Pattinson can live up to that and give us something similar to his, maybe more in line with the comics where he's not killing and definitely delves into the detective part. Every superhero definitely needs an archenemy. It's someone that keeps them grounded. So they definitely need someone like that to keep them in line, so to speak, so they don't cross the line. Because the arch enemy is that supposed to be that person that pushes the envelope. Like, take the Joker, for instance. The Joker's whole purpose with Batman is to get him to cross that line, to show him that his entire crusade is a joke. Batman doesn't want to cross that line, which is why I didn't like him killing in the DCEU. Because if Batman's killing criminals, then the Joker already won. Why the hell is the Joker there? Why the fuck has he? Why hasn't he killed the Joker? Why didn't he kill Harley in Suicide Squad? Why didn't he kill Killer Croc? Like, it didn't make sense. Like, you're either going to have Batman going all out Thomas Wayne killing people, or you're going to have to make him what he is in the comics with that hard line of not killing. That could be true too, Ghost. I'd like to see that. Gerald Butler as Tommy would be pretty intense, because I think he can play that kind of crazy. Just seeing how he played in 300 alone. Let him play crazy, and I think you could come up with a really good version of Tommy. Oh, chillin', do you want some attention? Here, come here. Let me scratch you behind the ear. Let me scratch you behind the ear. It's a good chillin'. That's a good chillin'. You get all attention. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I get out of here, you goofy little bastard. Who do I think is going to be the main villain in the Batman movie? I hope they keep with the original plan and make it Deathstroke. I'm hoping. If not, if they're going with a murder noir kind of feeling, I have suspicion that they may be adapting The Long Halloween. Which, at that point, for anybody who hasn't read The Long Halloween, I suggest reading that. It's a alternate version of how Two-Face was created, and it's a murder mystery similar to what Matt Reeves has been describing. A Deadite version of Michael Myers. Can you imagine him floating around just like turning his head all around and shit? No, I think if Michael got turned into a Deadite, his natural flesh on his face, the Deadite would probably rip off and wear it like a shaped mask. And underneath, you would just see the white, milky eyes. Basically, he skinned himself his own Leatherface type of mask. Which that would make him fucking insanely scary to see. Especially while he's transforming. They do a version of The Long Halloween, but it's not a complete accurate version. That The Long Halloween in itself is something completely different. They did I think it's Arkham, A Serious House on Earth is what the Arkham games are mostly based off of. And Arkham City's based off No Man's Land. Yeah, pretty much. You imagine Laurie trying to run into the woods and away from that version of Michael, only for the fucking woods to do the whole tree rape scene with her. And then Michael, Deadite Michael, like, ended up coming up behind her and stabbing her multiple times while other Deadites watch and, like, fucking laughing and shit. Yeah, Devin, if they give us a Long Halloween and they give us Two-Face, I'm hoping they do the actual split personality for Two-Face. They touched on something like that in The Dark Knight, but they really did not give us a split personality. At least not the way that I've always pictured it, because I've always pictured it the same way from Batman the Animated Series. It's two different people fighting for control of the same body. And once Two-Face gets the half of his body burned up or melted, depending on the origin that you see, it's ultimately the coin represents them coming to a decision together. They're of two minds. So they're always arguing good and evil, so they let the coin decide. Chillin probably thinks The Long Halloween is a Michael Myers film. Accurate. I mean, I would kind of want to see a continuation of The Dark Knight, but only in the sense of Crisis of Infinite Earths. I probably wouldn't want to follow John Blake around, but if he popped up in a Crisis of Infinite Earths kind of thing where he meets a Batman or two from a different world, I'd be all for that. He's like, what? Halloween? Like, no, it's the long... No! Halloween! Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The long... No! Halloween! Like, okay, I got it. It's the long Halloween. Got it. Who do I think would be a good Riddler? It's hard for me to get the guy from Gotham out of my head. To me, he's the best. Good Victor Zsasz. Again, I would probably go with the guy from Gotham that did it. But I would change his character to be more in line with his comic book counterpart. Making him more of a psychopath that butchers people and tallies them up on his body. Instead of a hitman. Well, I mean, Devin, that could work. Mostly because of Deathstroke being a mercenary. He's a gun for hire. So if you create Two-Face, you bring him into the movie, in the sequel, because the first movie, I don't think Two-Face is going to be the main villain. Especially if you follow The Long Halloween. The Long Halloween involves the creation of Two-Face, but he's not initially the main villain. There's a serial killer that's killing people on holidays. And it all culminates on Halloween. So pretty much you have the killer of that being the main villain. Which a lot of people would ultimately think it's Calendar Man, but it's not. It's someone completely different. That deals with the Falcone family. Then the sequel, because you should have Two-Face being created during all this, because the holiday killer, eventually you find out that he's part of the Falcone family, or one of the crime families, and that's ultimately what brings one of those crime family figures in conflict with Harvey Dent during a court case, which gets acid thrown into his face and turns him into Two-Face. There's other things at play that breaks his psyche that turns him into Two-Face, but ultimately that's what happens. In the sequel, you could have Two-Face taking over all the crime lord's territory after Batman has brought pretty much justice to everything. And then Two-Face, in a way to get rid of Batman, has hired Deathstroke. At least that's kind of the way I would do it. And then pretty much after Two-Face and Deathstroke are dealt with, we end the second movie with Batman answering a distress call at Ace Chemicals with the Red Hood there. And boom. Have the Red Hood fall into the vat of chemicals. Next movie, you got your Joker movie. Because as much people want to say they don't want to see another Joker movie, I am all for as many fucking versions of the Joker they could put on cinematically as possible. I can't wait for Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. I hope that they do a fucking Jared Leto Joker. I hope that they do another Joker with someone completely different in Robert Pattinson's movies. I'm hoping for as many Jokers as possible. Although right now my favorite is still Cameron Monaghan from Gotham. Not the Jerome version. No, I have to take that back. The Jerome version is my favorite. The Jeremiah version, not so much. But Jerome was perfect. Well, that's the thing, Devin, with Long Halloween, with the Holiday Killer and all that happening, there is a stint in Arkham where you do end up seeing a lot of the villains. But the whole thing is, I think it would be a good bait and switch to make people think that they're going with a Joker, Penguin, Riddler, or any of those. And turns out it's none of them. It's almost Friday the 13th-esque, because you never suspect who the killer actually is, and that's part of the murder mystery. Because with Batman and a lot of his rogues, none of them are really physically trained outside of someone like Bane, Deathstroke, or anything like that to really physically take on Batman. So with a lot of them, they prey on his mind. And with someone that's like a killer leaving breadcrumbs behind, Batman has to show his detective skills in order to find them. It's not about beating them to a pulp, it's about finding them before they kill someone else. And I don't think you necessarily need a big name for that. Good God, Chilla, we're not even talking about fucking horror movies right now. I mean, as much as I love horror, like, good God, man, give it a fucking break and join the conversation. We get it. Michael would destroy the world. He could plunge his fucking kitchen knife into Lampkin Lane and somehow drive it to the core of the fucking planet and destroy the Earth with not even trying. We get it. You have a major fucking hard-on for Michael Myers.
That's
you
me,
call
baby.
your penis the Shape. I get it. Please, move on.
Huh. What is this place?
Blow it up like Frieza.
Look who's shitting in the tall grass.
Oh, man. Well, see, Devin, after you do the Long Halloween, then you do, possibly, you could do Death in the Family. After you do Death in the Family, then you can almost do Nightfall. If you do Nightfall, then you can get Scarecrow and Bane in the same movie based on Bane's story. But that's if they decide to actually adapt the stories from the comics and stop trying to make their own original works. That's what's getting them. they need to adapt the storyline. They can change things here and there. They can change like who the killer is in the Falcone family. They can change who dies, how they die, all of that. But they need some kind of framework to work within. Otherwise, they go off on their own kind of way, and it does not work out for them. Yeah, I'm definitely wondering what the suit will look like too, Ghost. I mean, hopefully they give us a similar version to Affleck's. I'm not asking for another copy or the texture to even be the same. I'm just asking for a muscle suit similar to Affleck's. Not because I have one and it make it easier to still go out and cosplay in it, because I'm cosplaying as Ben Affleck's Batman all day. But to me, aesthetically, it looks better than the armor version. Oh, he's got that perk. Or that add-on, rather. I mean, I think for you, Chillin', would the better question be... doing the moonwalk for me. Would the better question be, is there anybody that you suspect that Michael can't kill? Is there anybody that you would think could put up a fight against Michael? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck! I looked away at the fucking screen. Plot twist. It's Jason. That's why he has a massive Friday the 13th hate boner. So you're telling me that Michael could kill Darkseid? Is that what you're telling me? Because, I mean, if we're going with the whole evil thing, Darkseid is the fucking avatar of evil. Return the favor. Lead the way, I shall heal. Carpenter omnipotent. Like, who would have ever guessed that Michael's evil rivals that of the fucking anti-life equation and the fucking Infinity Gauntlet together? Who would have thought? Oh, fuck! Oh, gotta go! Gotta go, he's coming. Which, Chillin even admitted that Uber Jason could kill Michael. I don't know if he remembers that, but he actually... He has admitted that already. I mean, actually, is it really confirmed that Henry Cavill is out as Superman? I know he's got The Witcher coming up, and I know WB has said that they have no Superman movies lined up right now. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's out. I mean, similar to Affleck being out as Batman, there's nothing really indicating that to be true. Like, I mean, sure, he came out and said he's not Batman anymore, but that's because they're not doing a Ben Affleck Batman movie, and he's already said that Robert Pattinson's Batman is not connected to Affleck's. So that doesn't exactly mean that we will never see Affleck back as Batman. I think the same goes for Cavill. Yeah, he's going to deny that to the fullest. I already know. He's going to act like he never said that before. When I remember him distinctively. Almost got it.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, Chillin', I think you're alone on that one, my friend. There's no way Michael is killing are even coming close to hurting Uber Jason. Oh, they're looking for the hatch. Even if Uber Jason is fucking whack, he still would destroy Michael. So you're saying Michael would kill every other version aside from Uber Jason. Now that means that you are indicating that Uber Jason can also kill Darkseid, Thanos, any of the Avengers, and any of the Justice League. Since you said Michael can kill pretty much all of them. As a Jason fan, as someone who wears the hockey mask, in the fucking Friday the 13th hood, costume, everything, I can assure you that Uber Jason stands not a snowball's chance in hell against Thanos or fucking Darkseid. So if Uber Jason can't beat them, and Uber Jason would destroy Michael, shit rolls downhill. So for you to say that Michael can withstand both the Omega powers of Darkseid, the anti-life equation, and the Infinity Gauntlet, the most powerful versions of both of those characters, but he can't beat Uber fucking Jason, you have literally shown that you haven't the slightest fucking clue of what you're talking about as a Michael Myers fan. You can't see it, but I'm doing air quotes. Michael Myers fan. Oh, Ty, I didn't even know there was a Superman musical from '75.
What now?
I still think that that percentage is too high, Pocket. Okay, Chillin', how... I need you to explain to me.
All right.
Let's say Myers gets a lucky shot in on Cap. Let's say he gets a lucky shot in, stabs and kills Cap. Okay, put that aside. Let's put a pin in that real quick. How the fuck is a kitchen knife getting through vibranium armor, which is supposed to be as strong, if not maybe slightly weaker, I believe, I may be wrong, than adamantium, the claws of Wolverine that can cut through fucking anything? I need you to explain to me the science behind those kitchen knives that they are making in Halloween. Because I can assure you, if vibranium actually existed, or adamantium actually existed, stainless steel is not breaking through that shit. There's a reason why you get a stainless steel sword. They tell you not to actually fight with it because stainless steel is a shit material that is not meant for fucking dueling. The only good thing about stainless steel is that it needs no maintenance. I mean, I'm thinking the same thing too with the shield throw and the claw rips. But I'm trying to give Chillin as much of the benefit of the doubt as I can, since he's such an adamant Halloween fan. You can't see it again. It's air quotes. Halloween fan. That I'm trying to give him some kind of benefit of the doubt. But I don't think he's as knowledgeable about all the characters he chooses to talk about his idol being able to kill. Because would Michael be able to kill Wolverine? Fuck no. There's no way Michael's killing Wolverine. There's literally no way Jason's killing Wolverine. Wolverine goes into a feral frenzy. Fucking Jason is confetti. Michael Myers is probably worse than confetti. He's a better fighter than who? Sure as hell not Darkseid or fucking Thanos. Sure as hell not better than fucking Captain America and Black Panther, who are trained to fight. Michael sat staring at a fucking wall for 15 years. You tell me what kind of training is that? Oh, it's a Leatherface. Oh, fuck! Solve it! It's an angry Leatherface. I'm gonna poke it. Oh, never mind, he moves too fast. That was the angry Leatherface. Not kicking any gens. There's that. Shit, Superman would just grab Jason and throw him into the sun. There's literally no need to do any more than that. Undead Jason or not, regeneration or not, he's not surviving that. Oh, shit. Shit almost crashed my fucking PC. I mean, considering that Batman has dealt with people similar to Jason before. Oh, so we're just farming this route. He's letting us do all this and watch him fucking have no ed and just down all of us. Fucking false sense of security. Do you know pretty much what training both Captain America and Black Panther have outside of just the shield and suit? They are trained warriors. If Busta Rhymes watching kung fu movies is enough to beat the shit out of Michael Myers, I am fairly confident that trained warriors of Wakanda and another warrior that is given superhuman abilities through a super soldier serum that ultimately is the reason the Incredible Hulk got made, would actually be able to beat the shit out of Michael Myers with or without their weapons. Come on. Yeah, Chillin', you obviously have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Because in turn, what you're saying is Freddy from Halloween Resurrection is a much better fighter than Black Panther or Captain America. That's what you're saying. Because Michael can't beat Freddy. That's what I'm hearing. shit. What the fuck are they doing over there? If he could be Freddy, he sure as hell didn't show it. I'm not talking about that Freddy. I'm talking about Busta Rhymes' character. And no, Chillin', you're actually wrong. Rewatch Halloween 1. They say that in the Myers house, there's a dead dog there. And the dog is mutilated. Similar to what Jason did to the dog in part 2. Michael killed a dog in the Myers house and ate it. They distinctively say he must have got hungry. Therefore, Michael eats. He's been knocked out before, so he's been unconscious, similar to being asleep. So you are wrong. I don't know if he ate a dog in part 4. I know he ate one in part 1. So please, Chillin', expand your Halloween knowledge past Halloween 2018. Thank you. Please and thank you. Apparently he didn't hear what anybody said because he hasn't watched anything past the 2018 movie.
Look who's shitting in the tall grass.
Because by that sense, I would love to see Michael Myers face Martian Manhunter. I would love to see Michael Myers face the Flash. Nah, fuck that. Put Michael Myers against the Reverse Flash. And see how good he measures out. He probably just like saw clips of it on YouTube. Couple of scenes here and there. Oh yeah, Thawne would destroy fucking Michael Myers. There'd be no question fucking about it. There's not really many horror characters that Thawne wouldn't destroy. Even the Creeper, I would probably say that Thawne would take out. No, Chillin', it's Halloween! That, you're doing it wrong. How the fuck do you mess up your own fucking catchphrase? I want this jet. It's on the street. I don't care. I'm doing it. Get the most dangerous one out the way first. Oh, what the fuck is that lag, man? You going against the spirit? Could have swore I heard the spirit. Michael Myers versus Godzilla. Ash versus Godzilla. Oh my fucking god! Holy shit! Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, I wasn't fucking ready. Oh my god. Holy shit. You led me astray, David! Oh my god, there's no fucking pallets anywhere! Godzilla or Ash? I'm inclined to go... I gotta go with the original king. The king of the monsters. I gotta go with that. As much as I love Ash, I can't disrespect Godzilla like that. Oh, Pam from Friday the 13th, Part 5 is... She's up there with Jenny. Oh, god damn it! Leave me alone! Fuck, I thought she was gonna try to cut me off. Oh my god, I found a fucking pallet, and it's the only fucking pallet on the map. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, man. Yeah, the ghost is a female woman. A female woman, that kind of is double descriptive. Yes, it is a female. Believe her lore is that she was murdered by, I think, her samurai husband. And it's similar to the Grudge, that she has come back and to seek revenge and so forth. What happened?
I thought it was her father.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I read the lore.
Groovy.
He could take the demon version of Godzilla. He could take the normal Godzilla. I mean, I'm not saying he doesn't have a chance, but I do got to go with the original king. Oh yeah, Japanese ghosts are fucking terrifying. That's why I prefer, for ghost movies, at least until like started watching like YouTube fan films, which really a good portion of them actually get it. Japanese ghost movies are 1,000 times better, if not more, than American horror ghost movies. They don't have the Japanese versions of movies tend to rely more on atmosphere and not bringing attention to things going on in the background. Like, you could be watching a scene play out, like two people talking in a room. And this is the difference between Japanese ghost movies and American ghost movies. A Japanese ghost movie would have two people talking in a room with the door open, centered between them, or maybe onto the side. The door would be open, you could see in the hallway. It's dark in the hallway, so you can't really see too far into it, but you can see it. While the two people are talking, there's no music playing, nothing. While they're talking, you just see a figure walk by the door. There's no attention on it, and if you catch it, it's just by a split second. And it adds a creep factor to the movie. Or like in, I think it was One Missed Call, the Japanese version, where the characters are in the little girl's room that I think it was the one that died. And while they're looking through the room and everything, you can see in the upper right corner, there's fingers starting to poke out of one of the cabinets, and it's sliding the door back. So that way people can see that it's open. There's no attention drawn to it. I watched the movie twice, and I found it on my second viewing of it. American version of that would be, the camera would be up the ghost's anus, and it would be a jump scare involved somewhere. That's why I do not like American horror movies in general rely on jump scares more than anything, and it shows that they are not capable of scaring you just with story, which is why the first Conjuring was so successful, because it did have jump scares, but it did have a little bit of that Japanese ghost movie element to it. Oh no, Godzilla can sure as hell be beat. I've seen him be beat. If you go back to the original Kong versus Godzilla, King Kong beat Godzilla in that. At least the version I saw. I know there's multiple versions of endings. There's a version where Kong wins, there's a version where Godzilla wins, and then there's a version where they tie. The version I originally saw was where Kong won. Not to mention, I've seen Godzilla get his ass whooped until fucking Mothra or one of his other monster buddies came to bail him out. So yeah, Godzilla could definitely be beaten. It just hasn't been shown that they've been able to be beaten by someone like Ash. Like someone, because I mean, if Ash gets into a tank and does the same thing he did with Kandar the Destroyer, it likely wouldn't work. Not against Godzilla, who's been shown to take direct shots from tanks and all of that, regardless of what the metal, the fucking ammunition is made out of. But I have a feeling that Ash would find a way. If anybody's gonna find a way to kill a giant monster like that, Ash would be the one to do it. There's no need to try to debate you, Chillin', because you're not giving any credible argument. First you say Uber Jason would kill Michael, now you're trying to backtrack, now you go back to it, then you backtrack again. There's nothing to debate. Give me something to debate, not debate with you. The ghost shit's jump scare. Just see a turd pop out of the ghost's anus like, peekaboo! Oh, fuck! I'm cursed! You were told a rumor that King Kong always won that fight. I mean, in the version that I saw, he did. Frost Giant versus White Walker. I would kind of want to go with the Frost Giants. Considering that Loki is part Frost Giant and the power that he possesses, I would imagine it would be more powerful than what the White Walkers possess. Especially considering George R.R. Martin isn't exactly high on magic itself, which is why it's used so sparingly in the Game of Thrones books, or even the TV show. I mean, you get a lot of green seeing and skinwalking, so to speak, but it's not overtly magical as to what the Frost Giants could possibly possess. He has more sexual awareness. That's why Michael's always breathing hard. At least until we get the Kane Hodder version. That's when that Jason's breathing a little bit, just a tad bit more intensely than Michael. What's that, Chillin'? You're gay for Paris? Well, I mean, I wasn't expecting you to admit something like that on the stream, but I mean, to each their own, my friend. To each their own. I mean, I'm not sure Paris is reciprocating those feelings, but good luck with that. Dead by Daylight hats. Wait a minute. Okay. He's not with me. Stick to your lane. Fuck. I was gonna say, are you shitting me? It was like right there the whole fucking time. I am the king of this mountain. You shall not have it. This is my mountain. Okay. I relinquished the mountain. Shit, someone's already down here. I'm failing to understand who has Michael Myers had fistfights with. Well then. Well, that sucks. Michael Myers versus the Omni King. I doubt Chillin knows who the fucking Omni King even is. God, where the fuck is this totem? Oh, it's gotta be inside. Holy shit.
Hey. Hey.
That is true. Freddy definitely did not fight back at all. Oh, not Freddy. Michael didn't fight back against Freddy at all. Get away. There was no winning that at all. Oh, that's right. I don't have tenacity. Oh, that is right. I forgot. I was trying to jump him. Didn't work out. Not to my favor. I just wanted those extra points. trying, man. Are you worrying me? Oh, you are. Okay. Right on. What the hell do you have? You had Blood Warden anyways. So there was no way we're getting out that way. Bamboozle, Hex Room, which we never fucking found.
Groovy.
Where the hell is Detective Tower? That's what I need. Because I need tenacity. Dog's going batshit crazy. He's got better supernatural awareness. I see that so much, and I have a feeling that he has no idea what the fuck that actually is. Like, please explain to the rest of the class, chillin', what supernatural awareness actually is. Chillin's creeping around the house. Be careful. He's out there. I'm doomed. Doomed. Oh, I think Chillin's outside. Help! God damn it, Chillin. Take your ass home. Because your parents don't want you around doesn't mean you come here. Penis! Oh no, I don't think Chillin's actually seen any horror movie. Now that that was brought up earlier in the fucking chat, I think Chillin mostly just watches clips on YouTube. I'm almost certain that that is extremely accurate. Shit, they got me high up there with fucking tap. No, I don't need that because I got ready. Let's try a game with tap. Let's switch some things up. Hey Samuel, how you doing? Be quiet, dog. That does not work with them at all. They can smell chilling outside. We have locked the doors. I have grabbed the machete. I'm ready to start swiping at the first sign of, whatever the fuck chillin' actually is. Man, if they would add Chucky to the game, it would be a completely different element. But the whole thing would be also, how do you do it to make it look right when he's carrying the survivors? Because, I mean, their feet be dragging on the ground and shit, and it makes it less scary. So I'm not sure how they would do that. But as a killer itself, would definitely be interesting. Oh no, Samuel. This is a Chucky God tier bias chat. No, Pocket, it's not weird at all that it only took one day to hate Chillin. Oh, look at the lag. What the fuck is going on? It's like spikes. Feels weird not having the fucking holster and the glove on. Said book Pennywise versus Chucky. I would want to lean more towards Pennywise on that, because Chucky can get very irrational and very fearful if things aren't going his way. Plus, I'm wondering with certain beings like Pennywise, if Chucky's magic would be able to possess him too. I was working on that, damn it. Hey, I'm crawling. I got tenacity and unbreakable. No, Samuel, Ghostface is not on the game yet. Not outside of the PTB. Which I would be playing if they didn't fucking do a double Bloodpoint fucking event going on. So I said, Chillin's like that one unwanted family member that comes to every fucking family gathering that nobody wants to talk to or anything like that. Final destination people. Huh. You mean like survivors in the game? Possibly indicating that the entity is the, I guess you could say, killer from Final Destination? Like Death? I'm getting at least one fucking generator done. Ghostface versus Pennywise, Pennywise. Definitely. Ghostface, for the most part, especially if we're talking Billy Loomis and Still. They're too unstable. Ghostface, Pennywise would feed right off of that. Sort of like how we did with Henry Bowers. I did a gen. Yeah. Oh, Samuel, don't restart that debate. Oh, God. Oh, you actually jumped off the fucking hook. Don't disconnect. 5+ streams feels like it's been way more than that. Oh, and they killed themselves. And they disconnect. Why are people disconnecting on a double blood point thing? Because isn't it is it not where you don't get any of the blood points? Am I missing something with that? Fuck that, I want that save. I got more points! I'll do what I can to lead them as far fucking away from you as possible. Find the hatch. And be free, my friend. Oh, metal the man! Holy shit, did I lose him? No, I didn't. Ah, well done. Yeah, that pilot slide was definitely swift. Yeah, Pocket, I don't think Chillin necessarily understands the concept of kindness. So when you show kindness to him, it completely goes over his head. You died too. That sucks. I tried. Oh shit. I think I got one more game in me, and then I'm probably gonna go grab a snack and probably start on watching some TV shows. I know Jessica Jones came out, so I'm desperate to see that for its last season and end out the Netflix shows, which sucks, but it's whatever. I'm a completionist, and I've seen everything else thus far. So I definitely want to see that. And Super I got now. So I want to watch that as well, since Death put me on that. I believe it was death. Fairly certain. What were we looking at? Tap or Ash? Or, you know what? Fuck it. End out the night with Michael. How about that? Oh, no, not Michael. I want to play with Freddy. I like Freddy. No, I gave Chillin like a massive bit of blue balls there, but he can deal with it. Freddy versus Leatherface. I'd probably go with Freddy. Especially because Leatherface, at least the original iteration of him, isn't the smartest kind of character. So I don't think he'd necessarily know what to do with someone like Freddy. Let alone Freddy's banter would kind of hurt his feelings, if I'm being completely honest. Not to mention, in the dream world, Freddy could turn into someone like Drayton and just berate him, similar to what he did as Pamela against Jason. And Jason would have, not Jason, Leatherface would have a similar reaction, just without the rage at the end. Oh, what's wrong, Chillin'? You wanted this guy? See, I was gonna play as him, but then I realized I needed a much more superior killer to end out the stream, so I went with him. I don't know, Chillin'. I mean, maybe if you ask nicely, maybe I might play as him. Ready for the go! Yeah! Let's get it. Let's kill all these fuckers. Which, for all you guys that do follow me on Instagram, I do got a new post up of the Batsuit and outdoor shot. So be sure that... Actually, you know what? I'll show you guys what I got. What I ended up doing today. Took some outdoor Batman shots and... pretty much had a little kid over that was, I wouldn't say chillin' obsessed with Batman, but he has one of his favorite heroes of Batman, so I threw on the Batsuit for him. Kruger table manners. Keep giving chillin' blue balls. I'll check out the tweets, Dat. Don't worry. Hashtag Freddy please. Hashtag keep giving chillin' blue balls. Oh man. Chillin' is trying to type with his Bane arm. All right. Let's get it going. Stay the course. Hi, how you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Oh shit. Alright. Come here, Lori. Let me show you what Michael should have did. Oh, fuck. I got trapped. You hear that? Oh, shit. Definitely faked the fuck out of me. Come on, baby Kratos. I think I really don't have to kick anything because these motherfuckers are all, like, all over. Oh, I completely fucking lost her. Fucking cornfield. Fucking cornfield, man! Oh, that wasn't a hit. Give me my respect! Alright, nothing there. Nothing there. Ooh, I see a lorry. I want you. I know you're not the same, Bill. Fucking shit, God, that took forever. Gotcha! Wait, is there a hook here? No. No hook? That's fine, we got the hill. Where the fuck were you going? I definitely didn't want to do that, but okay. question is, where'd you go? God damn, they're like all over. Oh, that's one down. Where are you? I wonder. Oh, there you are. While Nia coming out of nowhere. Hello. Very, very interesting play. Alright, so I know you're going to go for the save. It's a 2-for-1 piece. Ooh, fucking shit. God damn it. Oh, well then. Yeah. Come to me. Come to Freddy. Oh, I'm just trying to show you my glove. I just want to show you the glove. No glove, no love? Oh, fuck it then. We'll move on. Hi. How you doing? Tell me about your problems. I mean, you know, things working out for you down there? I mean, you getting enough sleep? I mean, you're obviously getting enough sleep because you're in this position right now. I mean, have you heard of Hydrasil? I hear that's good. Oh, whatever. I'll take you to your home. Oh, man. Therapist Freddy. Hey, what's going on, Death? How you doing? Oh God. That wasn't a bad little course of events. Oh, don't worry, chillin'. I mean, unfortunately, I am gonna be getting off here shortly for the night, but as you know, I'll be on once again tomorrow. What the hell? There we go. Just spending the rest of these blood points. Trying to get tenacity on Ash. No, so he can be more versatile. Drop your locations now. Wessex County, New Jersey. Sesame Street. He wants to go to houses so that way people can have their way sexually with him. That's what he wants. That or try to find a place to a person that may actually love him. Because I don't think he gets that at home. Yeah, I wanted to show you guys a few things. Oh, where did that come from? Oh, I have no idea. Just been sitting in my fucking streaming fucking thing on there. Hashtag Crystal Lake Boys. Hashtag fucking Mariah Myers. Nobody can hit that high pitch breathing like him. Oh God. Alright, there we go. One of the shots I did today. Oh man. Why, Chillin', is it burning your little eyes? Chillin's like, what's this? A female version of Michael Myers I can beat off to? Hashtag not my Myers. Oh, thank you guys, thank you. Which I got another one. The one I put up on Instagram and Facebook. I know Paris has already seen. There we go. Bit more of the full body of it. Oh yeah, Devin. That's why I say like Ben Affleck is my favorite iteration of Batman. That's why I went with that suit. I mean, this particular suit is more of a mixture between Justice League and Batman versus Superman, but either way. Oh, don't worry, Dak. I'm gonna check the tweets after I get off stream, and if it's anything worth sharing aside from the last one that you don't want me to, I'll share it in the next stream. But I don't want to do it, especially with it being something that you don't want getting out or anything like that, and have it where it may pop up on screen even for a second. I don't want to risk all that. Oh yeah, it's the BVS bodysuit with the utility belt, gauntlets, gloves, boots, cape. I got the scallops on them aren't exactly the same. They're more of a Keaton style scallops, but I took a pair of scissors and I cut the tattered pattern in the scallops, and then I used golden brown acrylic paint to weather the back of it, the same that it is in BVS. The cowl itself is a Justice League cowl because I like the face on the Justice League cowl a lot better than the BVS one. That's what I was thinking, Ghost. Like, we got a badass over here. Oh my god. Let's see. I think I got another one to share before heading out. Matter of fact, give me one moment. There we go. Try to fit that into the actual thing. There we go. Basically, so you guys can see a little bit more of all that. My 2 thumbs up. Watch out for the buff arm of death. Look at that cape flap. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. You can see a little bit on the weathering on the bottom of the cape, but not as much as I would have liked. But, I mean, get to see a little bit of it. It's majestic. Chillin', stop looking at the codpiece. I know you're looking at it. I can feel it. I can feel it in my sack. Stop looking at it. Oh yeah, Devin. Like, that's why I needed I need to get more video of the suit, because I do like seeing how it moves, and it looks like really, really good. I mean, I'm only 5'8". It's like average height. I mean, say I like Ben Affleck, but I'm not 6'3", 6'4", anything like that. You don't need to be 6'6" to be Batman, at least in the cosplay world. Plus, being a short Batman, when you get friends that are 6'6", 6'5", and do Bane or Killer Croc or something, the scale looks better, especially for pictures. Jesus Christ, Chillin', nobody wants to know anything about your tiny little penis. Chillin' just turned into pedo Chillin'. I can feel him looking at my codpiece. I gotta turn off the video. I can feel him looking at my codpiece, and it's disturbing. I feel majorly disturbed right now. Hold on, I'll let you watch it one more time. Get it burned in your head, and no more. Oh my God. I knew Keaton was short, but I didn't know he was that short. That's why I was dressed as Batman. I thought Chillin' was outside the house. I was getting out there to meet him in the full suit. But he didn't want none of this. He saw the cod piece and just like, you know what? That's just too much man meat for me. I can't do it. What, Chillin'? You want to swallow my gravy? What the fuck is wrong with you? Get out of here. I told you. You gotta throw me some dollars on fucking Patreon for something like that. I'm still waiting so I can do those erotic Michael Myers fucking videos. Oh, I imagine Death, when this stream goes up on the channel, that whole part on there is going to be him just looking at the codpiece. I'm gonna timestamp it. It's 2 hours 36 minutes. There you go, Chillin'. 2 hours and 36 minutes on the dot. I'll give you a couple of rounds of the codpiece. Watch it. Watch it. There's a couple more times. And that's it. That's all you get. Timestamp it and do with it what you will. Just don't tell me what you do with it in chat. Oh, man. But alright, guys, I'm going to head out. I'm grab some food real quick and start binge watching some of these shows on Netflix. But until then, I will see you guys tomorrow. If you have not, feel free to check out the video I posted today. If it does fairly well, I'm still going to post a 3 from Hell one. But if those videos are doing well, then I'll start doing a whole lot more of them on top of the Dark Theories. So, yeah. Feel free to check those out. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to do so. And I will see you guys in the next stream. I'm going to leave the end screen on a little bit. Let everybody say goodbye. And then I will cut it out and see you guys tomorrow.